So what makes Michael a perfect fit for a Cirque show?
First of all, Michael was a big fan of Cirque du Soleil, and we were a big fan of Michael. He came to Montreal in 2004, and the first thing we discussed is how he was so spectacular in the visual he was bringing to his show, which is also a trademark of Cirque du Soleil. So that's why we think the two brands really fitted together beautifully.
So tell me what a Michael Jackson experience, what people will have when they're watching a Cirque show.
There will be two shows. There will be a touring show, which will be kind of a simulation of a Michael Jackson show. This show will tour starting in the end of 2011. And then there will be the Vegas show that will start at the end of 2012. And this show will be much more theatrical, but much more advanced technologically. And that's what we have to do right now, because Michael was always ahead of his time. So now we have to be ahead of our time to meet Michael Jackson expectations.
When you're speaking of the holograms, I'm trying to understand exactly, you're going to visually see like Michael as a 3D character.
Definitely the goal is to have Michael on stage. We're talking about hologram, we're talking about 3D, and we're exploring with various potential partners how we can bring new technologies to this new show.
So there will not be a Michael Jackson impersonator?
No one can do it the way he was doing it. Plus, if you're a true Michael Jackson fan, that's him. You want to see him. And that's the challenge. We want to have his presence, a strong presence on stage like you've never seen before.
Tell me about the Jackson family. How are they reacting towards this?
We've been particularly touched by the comment of Mrs. Jackson, who said, "My son Michael always wanted to do something with Cirque du Soleil, so I think they're the real good partner for us." And we were really, really touched by that.
What are your biggest goals to come out of it? Do you want to feel like you watched a Michael Jackson show, or do you want to feel like it was a kind of a tribute to him?
You want both. You want to have the experience of Michael Jackson because you want to see him on stage. At the same time, it has to be a tribute. I want the people from around the world to celebrate him. I want the people to leave the show and saying, wow.